Peaches, what is up? I have such a huge PR haul to show you guys. I'm in disbelief over what I have currently right now. If you guys are brand new to my channel, I feel like I always like to start hauls and PR hauls and anything like that just by saying, if you would have said to like my 14-year-old self this was ever a possibility, I would definitely not believe you and think you were playing a really mean joke on me. I talk here and there kind of about like how I grew up, and I definitely don't want to make it seem like, you know, we were homeless or that we went weeks without food or anything. I definitely grew up on food stamps and was very aware my entire life of how little money my family had. And being where I am now, working my butt off every single day to make the money that I have, and then this, like any of these companies sending me any of this stuff just doesn't seem real to me. And I always feel like bigger influencers that get PR all the time, all day, every day, I'm not saying that they do feel this way, but I'm saying even if that was me, I don't think I would ever get to the point of feeling like, oh yeah, another day, another PR haul, whatever, because this just feels so surreal. I think it doesn't matter what company it is or what they send me. Somebody could send me a hair bow and I would like be next to tears because it just seems so unreal. Quite a way to start this video, but I have tons of stuff to show you guys, so I'm gonna try to just start going through it. A lot of it is actually skincare, which the older that I'm getting, I've been really hyping up my skincare game. So I'm gonna do some close-ups for you guys too, because I feel like I had to light a little funny in here, so it might be really, really bright behind me. I'm just gonna start picking things up. Also, before I get started, I just want to say huge thank you to any and every single one of these brands that allowed me some of your products. I have been having so much fun testing all of these out. I like won't shut up about them. I was telling my dad about them, and I'm sure my dad is like, neat. Like, absolutely no frame of reference for makeup or skincare, but he's like, that's neat. I'm like, I'm just gonna pick stuff up randomly, but my obsessive self, I can't do it that way. I have to do it all grouping. Okay, so first up from I Do Care. Some of these bottles on the close-up you guys are gonna be able to see, they just came out of my skincare fridge, so they're a little sweaty. But I Do Care sent me over the Bright Side Up Brightening Vitamin C Serum and also the Juicy Kitten Purifying Power Green Serum. I love their packaging. It's so adorable and just like bright and happy. And then they also sent over a big size of the Space Kitten T-Zone Clearing Galactic Black Peel-Off Mask, one of the big ones. But then they sent over a little trio, which is so adorable. I have this thing right now going on in my head where I'm like, this would be great for a sleepover, even though I'm nearly 30 years old and like, who would be spending the night at my house? But I'm like, sleepover, right? So this is the Sugar Kitten Hydrating Holographic Peel-Off Mask, the Disco Kitten Illuminating Diamond Peel-Off Mask. They're all peel-off masks. I don't know why I keep saying that. And then a small size of the T-Zone mask. We get it, it's a mask. Thank you, I Do Care, for all those lovely products. Next up, I was like just about screaming opening this package. So I have heard so many good things about the Sol de Janeiro everything. Like, I've never heard someone talk about it and be like, it was trash. This is the Sol de Janeiro Bom Dia Bright Cream. This smells, if you guys saw me open this on my Instagram stories, you already know. It smells so good. It just smells like summertime and sunshine. It is such a good, like, thick but not cakey, you know, kind of lotion. So the first thing I noticed when I was putting this on for the first time is sometimes I go a little overboard with lotions, especially if they smell good. And if you do that and you start rubbing it in, you get kind of like that white masky thing going on. And this one, I mean, obviously don't use the whole tub, but I really felt like it moisturized very quickly. It didn't leave me feeling greasy or anything like that. So cute packaging. I love it. It's so summery and smells amazing. Thank you, Sol de Janeiro, for that amazing product as well. Next, I have two things from Soap & Glory. I don't know that I've said this story like a lot. I think it all the time and I keep thinking I've already said it, which is why I don't say it again. But on our honeymoon, we went to Tennessee and I ended up forgetting like my body wash, I think, or face wash, and we stopped at a Walgreens up there and they had Soap and Glory, and I was like amazed because at that point in time our Georgia Walgreens really did not carry Soap and Glory. It was like a big deal if I found one in store. And I bought a bunch of stuff, and there was a specific body wash that I ended up getting, and every time I smell it, it just brings me back to our honeymoon trip. So I have kind of an infatuation with Soap and Glory because that's such a sweet memory for me. But I have two products to talk about right now. So first is the All the Right Smooths. This is the in-shower moisturizer. I will say I'm an idiot when it comes to like in-shower moisturizers because I always try to use them like a body wash, and halfway through I'm like, this is not what this is supposed to be used for. So I have to kind of remind myself to like use it at the end. So this is the In the Glow How toner. I'm gonna show you guys in probably the close-up you're gonna be able to tell. I've used so much of this product already. I was given this like maybe 2 weeks ago. I love it. I use this pretty much every night, so this kind of become my nighttime toner. I'm trying to make my products work for me, so I'm using like retinol and everything at night so that while I'm sleeping that can just be working. But this is so amazing. Sometimes I can have a little bit of a sensitivity to toners, and I don't usually have sensitive skin, so I'm always like hyper aware. This one's done great for me. Sometimes they just dry me out a little bit or make my skin like itchy because I guess they're drying out. This one definitely does not do that for me, and I love it. And as soon as I'm out of this bottle, you bet your booty I will be buying it. I didn't realize I had like multiple things from the same brand, so that's kind of neat. So next is this Skin Fix. I have two products from Skin Fix. The first is the Barrier Plus Lipid Peptide Lotion. I was so excited to get this, overly excited to get this, because lotions, especially face lotions and like eye creams, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just end up getting so many of them, and I know I can never use them enough, like, and rotate them, but I love them. But I was noticing I didn't have a good nighttime moisturizer. What's funny is this. When I got this, I said to Dustin, this will be great to use at nighttime. Well, it's now my daytime moisturizer. There was no issues using it at night, but I felt like because of the benefits that it has, I really wanted to use it in the morning instead. And like I said, I'm trying to get my products to work for me during the nighttime. And so this is not a heavy moisturizer at all. It is amazing because the day that I got it, I actually tried it on Dustin's hands, because his hands right now, look how my hands looked when I worked at the salon and my hands were in water all the time. They literally just crack open and bleed. It is so painful. If you're a hairstylist, you know that feeling. I'm imagining nurses probably, and like anybody that washes their hands a lot, go through that. I tried this on his hands and I took a picture of it because I was like in disbelief at how well it worked. It moisturizes so deeply without being greasy or like taking a long time to dry. It's the weirdest thing to watch, I swear. That was a lot about that lotion. But the other thing is the Skin Fix Barrier Plus Lipid Boost 360 Eye Treatment. Again, eye stuff I just have a thing for. I feel like getting older, I really don't know how I'm gonna age. I don't know. Do you guys ever like stop and think about that? Because both of my grandmas, like looking at them, they're both beautiful. And I feel almost like between the two of them, they really don't even have a lot of like wrinkles or age spots or anything. Like they have very pretty skin. And so I'm like, we take them and pretty much all they had is like cold cream and stuff, and I have like all of this other stuff. So I'm just wondering how I'm gonna age. I'm trying not to wrinkle my forehead too. But eye creams definitely is something that as I'm getting older, I'm like, watch them eyes, girl. And I never wear sunglasses, so I'm always squinty, and I have to remind myself like either stop squinting or wear your sunglasses, because that's probably where I'm going to show the most signs of aging, honestly. Okay, so I can't remember the last time I filmed a PR unboxing. I don't think I included this because I ended up using it in a tutorial. It was like using makeup I've gotten in PR, but I did never upload that video. So I don't think I've talked about this in a PR video. If I have, I'm sorry. But this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. So the first time I used this is embarrassing, and again, I'm stupid, but I really thought this product was like a highlighter, not something that gives you glow, even though it clearly says in the name Ultimate Glow and Brightening, like it's right there. But I don't know, I put it on my cheeks and I was like, that's just gonna be my highlighter for today. Well, obviously it's a globby bit of product. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. All that to say, the first time I used this product, I was like, I absolutely do not get the hype. But now I've started using this as like my primer under everything, and I really, really, really do like it. I've actually been doing glowier, dewier makeup, and if you guys have been with me for a long time, you know I like matte, super, super matte, like matte concealer, matte foundation, matte powder, matte. But as I'm getting older, I want the little glow. The other product I got, I love Glow Recipes packaging. It's just so happy and cute. This is the Avocado Ceramide Recovery Serum. I couldn't say all those words. I tried 5 times not to mess that up. The Avocado Ceramide Recovery Serum. There we go. First of all, it looks like an avocado. It's so cute. And I've been trying to use this one at night. I will be honest with you guys, I keep forgetting to use it. I have, like I said, so many products, skincare specifically, to get through. I have this on my vanity sitting right there, but I keep forgetting to use it. I've used it a few times and I really, really do like it. I'll have to update you guys as I go on though. Okay, now I'm just gonna start doing some skincare that is not in a set. I think now I've covered pretty much everything that is, I got multiple things from the same brand. So first of all, I'm gonna keep saying it, eye care. I'm into eye care. This is the Josie Maran moment of fangirling, because I remember when everybody talked about the like original oil from her, and I was like, I have to have that. I literally saved every single penny that I could to get a jar of that oil. This is the Josie Maran Argan Pro Retinol Eye Concentrate, and it's to smooth and hydrate. This is literally the prettiest eye cream I think I have ever seen. First of all, it smells so good. Just like fresh, not like a heavy scent, it just is nice. But it almost looks like, after you put it on, not shimmery, but it gives you a little glow. I love it. I use it at night because it is a retinol product, but I think if you use this during the day under your makeup, it would be really pretty. Speaking of retinol, this is the Dermalogica Active Clearing Retinol Clearing Oil. It's from the Active Clearing like line, I think. I really like this. So usually what I do on like my skin treatment nights is I use my retinol around my eye almost every single night because I don't have any kind of reaction to it. I use one of the other products I'm about to talk about, and then I use this. This is the retinol oil. I use this first, I use my eye cream, and then I use the other product. And like I said, I'm not having any sensitivities to this. When I first got it, was using it every single night and I was still having no reaction. I don't know if that's recommended. I started backing off of it because I was like, I don't think you're supposed to use this like every single night. So now I do it like 3-ish times a week. So this is the other product that I use on top of those other two, and this is the Good Genes All-in-One Lactic Acid Treatment from Sunday Riley. Hello, Sunday Riley. I couldn't believe it. So this has lactic acid and licorice root, and it is amazing. I've had to slow down on this one too because I'm like, calm down. I'm trying to make it where I have my treatment nights, but then the other nights is just like a really good hydrate night. This one I love. I started using this on top of everything because on the back of this bottle it says you can use this on top of the Luna Sleeping Night Oil, and so I thought I'll put that other oil on. I just wanted to make sure I could use this with other products, and it has been so good and so moisturizing. I feel so much more plump when I wake up after I use this. This isn't the last skincare product, but I grouped it in with these and I don't know why, but this is the Pharmacy Feeling Good Hyaluronic Acid Plumping Serum. From Pharmacy, I have not had anything so far that I'm like, take it or leave it. I have absolutely been ride or die. I don't know what I was about to say. I've been absolutely ride or die for every single product I've tried from them. The Power Greens, I think it's called, moisturizer and face wash, I use that all the time. I used every bit of the moisturizer, which is saying a lot for me. But this one is so cute. So it being a hyaluronic acid, it is moisturizing as well. The first few nights that I had this, I was using it during the night and I was like, I want this to be my daytime treatment, and it's so good. So I do this kind of up like towards my eye, even though I use the eye cream during the day too, and it, again, plumping is there. I'm gonna throw in about this one. Some of my girlfriends ended up getting this through PR as well, and they did not like the smell of it. And I was like, really? Because it smells like honey to me, and that's its whole thing, is it's like, that's how they advertise this, was honey. And I really like it, but I will say if you're sensitive to smell, maybe smell it before you get it. I have a few more skincare things, and then I have a little bit of makeup to get to, and then actually that's the whole video. So this is the No. 7 Radiance Plus Daily Energizing Exfoliating Cleanser. This that I just threw across the room is so good. So this is to exfoliate, to brighten, you know, the whole deal. And it smells to me like oranges, and that is like the best wake up scent to me. Orange is like my favorite essential oil. And so this smelling like orange to me, I was like, absolutely, I love this for the mornings. It just like wakes you up and gets you like, all right, let's do it. This is the last eye cream. Wait, is it? Yes, this is the last eye cream that I'm talking about. But this is the Bare Minerals Ageless. So this is another retinol eye cream. I use this one usually in the mornings, and I love this. I've talked about it before a few times, I think, but it's so creamy and like, it's kind of like that skin fix in that it's really, really hydrating, but it's not like I have to sit and wait for it to dry or it's greasy or whatever. I use this under my makeup and I don't have any problems at all. So I really enjoy this one, and in the skin fridge, it's like perfect in the mornings. So the Botanics Revive and Protect serum, this is the postbiotic facial serum. And I really like this one. I don't have any complaints. I'm almost halfway done with it already. I don't really feel like, I really like Botanics stuff and I have a few things from them, but I wouldn't say necessarily using this right afterwards I'm like, boom, this is what I noticed. Like some of the other products that I've used, it's like I feel more hydrated or whatever. Obviously, because it's a serum, I feel more hydrated, but I don't think there's anything super stand out to me about this one. I'm doing like full reviews on this. I try not to do that in PR unboxings, but I feel like it's weird to just be like, product, 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 especially if I've been using them for a while. I want to tell you guys what I think. Okay, so this is the Tata Harper Softening Cleanser. I just got a little sample size of it. I don't know why, but I didn't like it. I used it a few times and it just felt like I had to use this entire bottle to like get over my entire face. I don't know, maybe I was just doing something wrong. I always try to chalk it up to I was just doing it wrong. That has to be why. But this is a super expensive cleanser and I just would not drop the money on it after my experience with the sample. I just wouldn't. That being said, afterwards my face felt fine. It didn't feel bad, but I just feel like I had to use a lot of product and I don't like that. I got this 2 days ago and I was having a crappy day that day. And when I opened my mailbox, I really wasn't expecting this or the other thing I'm gonna show you guys. And so when I was opening the box, I was like, what is this? I am stunned at how beautiful this package is. This bottle, it's glass, which always when I'm getting something that's like this kind of bottle, I'm like, oh, this is luxury. But this is the Lancome Clarifique Double Essence. So it's a resurfacing, refining, brightening dual essence. I don't have a lot of experience with essences, so I'm gonna have to keep you guys updated on how this does for me. It says to use this in the morning. You're also gonna obviously wanna use your SPF with it, but it's just so pretty. I love it so much. I'm trying to get better about using SPF because I honestly never put it on my face. On to makeup. So the first thing I'm gonna start with is just this little sample size. This is the, I don't know what happened to me there. This is the Idol, I can't pronounce anything, Lancome Lash Mascara. So, I don't know what else to tell you except I love this for my lower lashes. The brush on it, I'll show you guys close up. I keep saying it so I'm remembering to do that. The brush is really, really great. It definitely reminds me of a mascara brush wand from something else, but I'm just not sure what, but it's so good. I don't have any flaking with this mascara, which is why I love it for my lower lashes. It's what I have on today, and I have pretty much used it every single day since I've had it. I also love that it's very like, it kind of flares your lashes and doesn't get clumpy on them either. So it's like you don't have flaking and you don't have clumpy. So it's like nice and lengthened and just open eyes. All right, so this one was the day before my really bad day, and I was out running some errands. I saw on my doorbell cam that something got dropped off and I was like, I have no idea what that is. And so when I got home, it's this red package. It's like a poly mailer. And I was like, that's weird. Like the first thing that caught my eye was how different the packaging was. And so I picked it up and I was like, I need to take a minute right now before I open this. This is the Turn Up the Base one size powder, the foundation powder. I cannot believe, I said this already on my Instagram, you guys, if you follow me there too, a little repetitive, I'm sorry. But again, I just growing up, never thought I would have nice things. Like that was just something that I felt like was out of my reach forever. And everything is definitely not makeup and items and, you know, things that you can tangibly get. Some things are having a wonderful husband. Well, I can touch him. Having the love from a husband. You know, there's more to life than things is my point. This is just, I don't know, crazy all the things that I've gotten recently, and I'm just really blessed and lucky and happy and fortunate and grateful to have any of these opportunities. Let me say this about this powder, and I really don't want to be dramatic about it. This is maybe the best powder I've ever used in my life, and I'll tell you guys why. I feel like powders are one thing I never feel like super drawn to the same thing over and over and over. There's a powder from Edwin Barrow I've talked about several times, and that one is like, I'm going back to that several times. It's a very good powder. Other than that one, I don't think I've been like, I've used this powder and it's life-changing and I have to keep getting it or anything. This one is life-changing. It is so smoothing. It almost doesn't make sense to me how smoothing it is on the skin. I haven't tried it without a little bit of foundation under it yet, so I'm curious to know if I did not have foundation on how it would do, because it's a foundation. It's like a foundation powder. So the coverage is wonderful, but the smoothness is what just gets me. I'm like, I do not understand. I've never had a powder this smooth. It literally like erases imperfections and pores. I love it so much. All right, almost done. So these two items I got from Bobbi Brown. This is the Skin Long Wear Weightless Foundation. When I first tried this along with the Glow Recipe, I was like, not a fan, don't get it, don't like it. And I know exactly why. So it says full cover on it. On the bottle right here, it says full cover. But I felt like when I was putting it on, I was like, I don't understand what's happening here. It's because this foundation is so incredibly light. I use probably, I would say 2 coats of it over my entire face. I like a full cover. It's sheer to me, but it does cover well. It's the weirdest thing. So I've been using this under, is just kind of like to even everything out, and then that powder on top of it, and it is perfect. And the other thing I got from Bobbi Brown, I was like screaming over this one too, because I've never had an eyeshadow palette from Bobbi Brown, believe it or not. This is the Luxe Metal Rose eyeshadow palette, and these colors in here are just to die for. I think especially for spring, they're so pretty. I love that they're like mauve-y and pinky. I've used these with a brush and my finger, and it says they recommend like using your finger for like the full effect, and they're great both ways. Some of the shimmers I feel like are a little difficult to apply with a brush, but for the most part I've not had any issues. We were almost done and my camera was like, we out. So this is the last thing. So I've opened several boxes from Billion Dollar Beauty before. I have a lot of their products and I really like a lot of them. So this was the same day that I got the Lancome product, and I opened the mailbox and I was like, what I thought I was getting was one highlighter from Billion Dollar Beauty, and I was really excited to try it. You guys know I love highlighters. And so when I opened it, I was like, that is so strange that they would send like a huge box with one little tiny highlighter in it. And when I picked it up out of the mailbox, I was like, why is it so heavy? So first off, Billion Dollar Beauty is now at Target, which I think is amazing. One of my biggest pet peeves is to have something that's absolutely amazing that you have to buy online, because I'm like super impulsive when it comes to buying. I want the thing in my hand right now. Like I want to go to the store right now, pick up the product and use it tonight. I hate paying for shipping, and I also hate waiting on the product in the mail. What? So they sent me, this is the highlighter I was expecting. They sent me this highlighter, this highlighter, this highlighter, this highlighter, so many lip balms, blushes, eyeshadows, and then brow powders and brow pomades. I was like, obviously not expecting that, and just completely floored, like did not have words. But the little thing that they sent that's so cute is, this is, sorry, you can see me and yourself. This is like a, like make your own palette type deal. So you can stick these, because they're all individual, like this is one of the eyeshadows. You can put them in here and take it on the go with you, which I think is absolutely amazing. Obviously it has a big mirror on the front of it, and wow, was not expecting that one. Okay, well, that's my whole PR haul. I feel like I'm constantly getting PR now, not constantly, pretty consistently, so that it takes me a while to like save up all the products to show you guys, but I get so excited about them, I just want to show them all to you. The only other thing that's not a part of this video is YSL actually sent me a cologne, and I was hoping, really what I was hoping for was it would not be too manly for me to like use and like it, and it was too manly. So I was like, I hope Dustin likes it. Dustin did not like it. Dustin's not like a super big cologne person, so I ended up giving it to my brother-in-law, and I hope he's enjoying it. But another product that I was just like, are you kidding me right now? That is it for this PR haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I know it was probably a lengthy video, but I like to just sit down and chat with you guys, and especially because Cheese Factor is coming in hot, but it definitely wouldn't be possible without you guys supporting me and following me and being a part of this adventure with me. So I really appreciate it. Thank you to all the brands that sent me stuff. I am still beside myself and on cloud 9 about it. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, I'm doing a giveaway on my Instagram when we hit 2,000 followers. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a $50 gift card to Target. So if you have an Instagram and you're not following me on there, be sure to go do that so you can get entered. That's everything for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching it, and I guess I'll see you guys in a few days. Bye.